Na menjünk akkor hátra a bunkerhez, kukizzuk meg. Hogy mi van itt hátul. Most tudtam, hogy amúgy ide el lehet jönni. Egy bunker. Bár nem tudom, hogy kell kinyitni. Ez mi volt ez a szám? 3. Ha van szarvas. Megszegnyesen a oldal, a munkán, szantek ez oldal. Éder. Deerhead, érdekel. 3892, így van.
Yes, I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move.
Meg is van.
There.
Is nyílt.
Now let's see what secrets you're hiding.
De ki a tököm lehet itt?
What the hell is that gas can doing here?
Na ez az.
The cap's been damaged, and some gasoline has leaked out.
Itt volt egy kis benya. Aha. Aha. Ezt az ő is csináljuk. Biztos? Húz, oda megy hátra. Uff. Nem. Igen, várjátok, mik vannak itt. Csomó stuffok. Ez a bombának a tervrajza.
This blueprint. It looks like the bomb in the cabin. The kidnapper built a bomb here.
A gyerekrabló épített a bombát. De miért?
This bunker looks like it's as old as the cabin. Everything is falling apart.
Ugyanazok a gombok. Ejjjjjj.
No, doesn't work.
És honnan tudjuk, hogy...
Now what? I have to turn the power back on to open this magnetic door.
Ez fel van kapcsolva a jobb szélső, középső, hát... Honnan akkor bal szélső? Már hogyha ez így jó.
No, doesn't work.
Hát azért olyan sok nincsen, hogy ennek hogy kell működnie. Ha ez nem, akkor legyen úgy, hogy megcseréljük ezt a kettőt, tehát akkor ez legyen a középső, az meg a jobb szélső.
Now what? I have... no, doesn't work.
Alapvetően nyilván világítania kellene. Oké, akkor legyen az, hogy most ezt átkapcsoljuk a középsőre. És akkor megnézzük. Úgy, hogy ez a bal szélső, az meg a jobb szélső.
No, doesn't work.
Na várjatok, csak van egy egyszerű módja is ennek. Inspect the bunker. Open the armored door. Igen, oké, ki kellene nyitnom az armored door-t. Oh, wait a second. De ezért a palit azt ki lehetne úgy hallgatni. Még mielőtt itt bármit is csinálunk.
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now. I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
Oh, hát bazd meg akkor. Lehet kihallgatni. Oldjuk meg egyedül, hát ez kurva jó. Jó hangzik. Jézus, erre, de ez most komoly, tehát most ebből hogy a kömöd döntsem el. Ott elvileg a bal szélső, ha minden igaz. Tehát ott elvileg a bal szélső. Tehát ez, ami itt megy. Igen, igen. Tehát ez itt, kérem szépen, ez a bal szélső. Ha minden igaz. Na most innen megy még kábel. Ez itt a középső. Tehát ez itt. Úristen, ez a középső. Becsatlakozik, amit kurvára nem látok. Tehát a középső az. A középső az, amelyik itt megy szélen. Tehát ez itt. Vagyis ez itt a bal szélső. Ez oké. Innen pedig az utolsó, az itt az, amelyik ott alul megy. Az meg itt. Az itt hogy van, ez tényleg alul megy. Igen, az megy tovább erre egyenesen. De ez még mindig itt az alsó. Igen, ez itt most itt a szélső, a jobb szélső. Ami megy ide, ez pedig itt a bal oldal lesz. Elméletileg.
Let there be light.
Így van.
Perfect, it works.
Egy szép. What the heck? Armstrong Party.
February 24th, the day of the kidnapping. They knew about the party and everything.
Így van. Gondolom, a datától tudtak róla. És ezt honnan tudjam? A hang alapján. Nem várjál, nem halljuk a kattanást a izétől? Aha, most már halljuk. Várjál, ez 5-ös volt. Uh-huh.
Yes, I knew I could do it. I can always
Ez
use
fel egy
witchcraft as a
73.
career move.
Pénz. Ez egy toll.
An expensive looking pen with the initials JM? What's its story? It's Daisy's hair clip, the same as the picture I saw at the Armstrong house.
Igen. Ezen kívül én mást itt nem látok, hát itt a pénz.
That looks like a hair caught in the band around the money. Forensics will tell me for sure, but that doesn't look like Daisy's color. These get locked up again until forensics get here.
Érdekes.
I'll secure the bunker for forensics. Progress at last.
Most már beszélhetünk vele?
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
A kurva anyád. Akkor mit csináljunk? Collect information. Most hol collect? News claims that he just stumbled across this hidden bunker, but that feels weak. I should look in his truck. I may should something. To go look in the cargo bed of his pickpocket. Aha.
The gas can I found in the bunker would match this outline perfectly.
Hiányzik egy kanna. Ezek megvannak. Akkor mit csináljunk? Nézzünk be kocsiba is még. Hozzuk ide kannát. Mi most már beszéljünk vele. Ő tényleg egy journalist. Boston News.
Press card, and the phone number of the newspaper is on it. Ah, good. I can give them a call.
Egy kamera. Oh.
Candid photos of the entire Armstrong family. A reporter just doing his job. Or something else?
Nem tudom. Ennyi. Objektívek.
Telephoto lens. Not so surprising for a journalist.
Lehet, hogy végén igazat mond. Hát abban semmi nincs. Kesztyűtartó?
The glove compartment is closed.
De jó, kulcsos, komolyan. És itt? Itt van egy kulcs.
Car keys in the sun visor. A classic hiding place. At least on TV.
Most ezt kinyithatjuk. Egy pénztárca. Michael Clark. Driver's license.
Clark's driver's license seems to be in order.
Chicago Múzeum. Certificate of title.
The vehicle registration is not in the name of Michael Clark or a rental company.
Baker Steven. Ennyi? Hát itt nem látok több mindent. Harmincnégy 87. Verifikáljuk.
Score. One for the good guys. Hi, I'm Detective Joanna Locke, Berkshire Police. I'd like to speak to an editor, please.
One moment, please. Hello, Detective Locke? This is Abby Wilson. I'm a senior editor. What can I do for you?
Does a man named Michael Clark work for you?
Yes, he does. Why?
Do you remember what the last case he investigated was?
It was a murder case. The victim was a millionaire named James Miller. He was
James
called
Miller.
the Frozen Fish King of Gloucester, Massachusetts. His body turned up in one of his nets. Or
Az volt az
rather,
utolsó ügye,
most of
amin
it did.
dolgozott.
What kind of stories does Mr. Clark write?
Mr. Clark is an investigative reporter. Mostly crime stories, to tell you the truth. He comes up with some pretty macabre stuff some of the time. Is there a problem? Or a story?
He works in the field?
Yes, Michael Clark is what we call a stringer. He works as a freelancer, comes up with a story we can use, we pay him, then we don't hear from him again for several months.
Több hónapja már nem hallottak róla.
When was the last time you heard from him?
Oh, it's been at least 7 or 8 months. That's not unusual.
7-8 hónapja.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. You've been a great help to me.
Pleasure. I hope he's not in trouble. He can be a little pushy, but he's a good guy overall. So what's he working on now, Detective? Are you sitting on a story?
Thanks again.
Interesting. Na, mit kezdjünk veled?
I know my rights. You can't keep somebody locked up in a car like this, you know. You wouldn't do it if I was a dog. Do they have bathrooms at the station? I have the right to make a phone call, Detective whatever your name is.
That phone is an outside line.
Hello, boss. It's Michael Clark. I'm still on the Armstrong kidnap, but there's a small problem. I got caught being someplace I shouldn't be. I'm at the police station. No, I'm not under arrest. Just questioning. Fire me. Why? The station's integrity? You're kidding me, right? If you think I've screwed up that badly, then fire me. Got that? Fire me. Yes, do it.
That didn't go well.
I think I got my point across. What happens now?
Go ahead. Then we'll have a chat.
Interjúvoljuk meg? Interjúvoljuk meg.
An extra computer so I don't have to go all the way out to my desk. An extra computer so I don't have to go all the way out to my desk.
Jó, de csak ennyi?
I'll add these to the file. Anything that will erase Clark's smile. The only comfortable chair in the whole station. But there's no time to rest. Case files. A lot of them for our tiny town. This is all a game to him, and he doesn't expect to lose.
Erre nem tudunk. Akkor csak ide tudunk bejönni.
Now that
Na,
we've
mesélj,
taken your
Duda.
DNA, we can begin. Interview of suspect Michael Clark, 6 p.m., March 30th, 2019. This interview is being recorded.
By elves behind the mirror, no doubt?
You were arrested at a crime scene where you damaged police barricade tape.
I'll pay for a new roll.
That's a Class A misdemeanor, and it carries a $500 fine.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
To begin with, where were you on the night Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped?
I was watching TV in my motel room, but I had my police scanner on. I heard the first reports that the little girl was missing. No way the police at the scene were gonna let me get close. I set my alarm so I could get on the story first thing in the morning and tried to sleep. It was difficult.
Can anybody confirm where you were?
No, afraid not. I was alone and sleepless. A sad combination. And I realized a bad alibi.
Igen. Na.
Let's move on to the gas cans and what we found in your pockets when you were brought in here today.
That sounds exciting.
What is the most relevant topic? De miért volt ott lent?
How did you know there was a bunker at the end of the property?
How did your forensic team miss it?
They were concentrated on the cabin. It was pitch black out there.
Small town cops with small town minds. I'm sorry, that was unkind. You know, I'm a bit like you. My job is to find something a news program's viewers want to see. You do it for justice. I do it for money. I just have more flair than you.
I know
De
you're
akkor
lying,
sem
Mr.
mondta el,
Clark.
hogy
I
miért, vagy se,
followed
hogy
your
honnan
footprints from the
tudja.
cabin, and they led directly to the bunker. It was very well hidden. You had to know it was there.
Think whatever you want, detective.
Jó, nézzük meg ezt.
You say you're a journalist, a stringer for Channel 6 News in Boston.
I sell my stuff to lots of media outlets.
How is your editor doing?
Last time we spoke, she was fine. But that was months ago.
What's her name again?
I work for lots of stations and lots of editors.
She knows your name, but you don't remember hers?
I'm not great with names.
It's
Milyen
Kelly Johnson.
érdekes.
Oh yeah, Kelly.
I just made that name up.
Good for
Nem
you.
is így
Her name is
hívták.
Abby Wilson. Mr. Clark, you lie like you breathe.
Huh. Well, that was mean.
He thinks he's invincible. I need to play his ego. That's the key. What are you doing in the Berkshires? And what is your connection to the Armstrong case?
For the past few months, I've been working on a big case. Boston 6 News was looking forward to my next story. The Armstrongs have been on my list of potential targets for a long time. I changed gears when Daisy was kidnapped and started investigating the Armstrongs.
Érdekes. For the past few months, I've been working on a big case. Okay. Aztán looking forward to my... Hát ezt nem hinném. I'm so happy on my list of targets for a long time and changed gears when days were... Szerintem a második.
I need proof, not guesswork.
A kurva anyád.
So you just stumbled on a major kidnapping story during your stay in the Berkshires.
Yeah, I was researching PCBs
Ő
in the river
hazudik.
for crying out loud. Then, wow, the Armstrongs. That's not a Science Sunday report. That's a lead. Sometimes you
Mi
just
van a
get...
szemével? Jézusom. That proves he's lying. De...
I called Boston 6 News. Your editor said she hadn't talked to you in a long time. If you're working on the Armstrong case, why haven't you submitted anything during the last month?
When the kidnapping occurred, I realized it was a golden opportunity. Forget intimate photos of the rich and famous. Here was a story that just dropped into my lap. I was about to turn in my first notes
Hogy
when I
tud
overheard
hazudni,
the discovery
beszélsz?
of the cabin, and I was right. No other journalist got there ahead of me. Then you had to turn up. I need to get out of here and write my copy.
That sounds plausible. He's on the spot when a big story erupts and he goes after it.
A press card.
Your press card says Boston 6 News, and you say you started working on the Armstrong case when little Daisy was abducted, but Boston 6 News didn't even know you were on site.
Detective, if I had the inside track on this case, do you think I'm gonna go only to Boston 6? I could have had a bidding war for my... I'm gonna use the word, my scoop.
It still doesn't sound quite right. But there is a warped kind of logic to his story.
És a kamera.
Your camera in the pickup. There were photos of Daisy from before she was kidnapped.
The Armstrongs are a famous family, like the Kennedys or Hollywood couples.
Ez
Gossip sites
akkor
love them.
sem.
People
Hát
want to
már
see how
előtte
they live.
megfigyelt
I
őket.
started out just stealing candid
Még
shots.
mielőtt
Paparazzi live on getting
a
that
kislányt
one
elvitték
exclusive
volna.
shot. Steamy, intimate.
Inkább ő
Whatever.
vitt
Then
el,
when the
nem?
kidnapping happened, I realized I
Mert ő
was
olyan,
here
aki
first.
belóghatott a
What an
partira is
opportunity.
akár.
And I jumped at it.
You have an answer for everything.
You're not very good at this, are you? How long have you been on the job?
Long enough to put you away for life. If you killed that little girl.
Érdekes. Erről már nem kérdezhetem meg.
Let's start with why you went to the cabin.
If the police were interested in it, I was interested in it.
Honnan tudta a kabin címét? Pick up.
How did you find the cabin?
Police radio. I heard the
Rendőrségi
forensic
rádió.
team getting directions. Then, when they finally left the scene late this morning, I jumped in my pickup and hurried on up the mountain.
You tore the tape at the entrance to the property and stomped all over the house. This constitutes a serious violation of a crime scene, Mr. Clark.
I'm aware of that. I'm sorry. I'll pay the fine. But I got carried away. It isn't often I get a crime scene all to myself.
He's enjoying himself. I need to
Igen,
throw him a bone
élvezés helyett
somehow.
előadását.
Surprise him into making an error. Explain to me again how you got to the crime scene.
I listened in on the police radio frequency. Anybody can do it with a scanner. I headed for the crime scene in my
Azt mondja,
trusty
bárki
pickup,
meg tudja
like I've done for
csinálni.
years. After the forensic team left, I needed to see the crime scene for myself. I got to the bunker just before you arrived.
I sent it a post radio frequency but can't. Jó, végig is benne van. I headed for the crime scene in my trusty pickup. I carried it down for years. After the constant team later in this house, I got the bunker just before you were.
Where's a lie detector when you need one?
Nem, akkor az első.
Come on, Joanna. You're a better detective than that.
A második.
You said you've been driving that pickup for years?
You heard right. Thanks to it, I never miss a
Nem
story.
hónapot mondott.
I found your driver's license in your truck.
It's not a great picture, but it's me, all right.
If it's a fake, it's a really good one. Looks authentic. I called Boston 6 News. They didn't tell me you were working on the Armstrong case.
Every news outlet had breaking news on finding the kid's body. I need a new angle for them to run with. I need to give them something exclusive.
That's right. The editor, Abby Wilson, said they hadn't heard from him for months. You say you've been using your pickup for years, but the title certificate is not in your name. The truck belongs to somebody named Stephen Baker.
Okay, I don't get why the pickup is so important to you, but I guess my ego made me say that. Yeah, the pickup was lent to me by a friend. I couldn't afford it even with a loan.
I think you stole it, Mr. Clark. You needed a pickup like that for our mountain roads, so you stole that one.
Try proving it. But while you run off on some
Megtaláltuk a
wild goose chase,
keréknyomokat.
you can't hold me.
I know that Clark is lying. I need to reconstruct the whole sequence of events in order to understand what happened.
Ó, de jó. Össze kell rakni a sorrendet. Ez micsoda? Ez amikor megérkezett a kabinba. Hát ez az utolsó, nem? Igen. Itt volt a bezárás. Clark takes a can of gasoline from his pickup. Igen. Hát esetleg ez itt.
I don't need Mr. Poirot to tell me I'm wrong.
Nem. Na várjál. The gas can was found inside the bunker. Hát az addig oké. Ja igen, nem egetette ki. Must have arrived when he was still in the bunker. Michael Clark broke the tape. Jó. Először brókolt a tépet. Ennyi. Hát jó.
That's it. No rookie mistake there. I'll tell you what really happened. You waited until forensics left and arrived in your probably stolen pickup. You grabbed a can of gasoline from your truck. You then went into the cabin to check if Daisy had been found. You then went straight to the bunker to see if it had been discovered, planning to set it on fire and destroy all the evidence inside. Before you
Így
could
van, az
start the
összes
fire, you
bizonyítékot meg
heard me
akarta
arrive. So you
semmisíteni.
hastily left your gas can and closed the hatch. You didn't think I could open the bunker. If I hadn't found you, I expect you would have burned down the cabin too.
I'm not gonna make fun of you, Detective, or how you handled my interrogation. You're obviously very new at this. I swear I'm telling the truth. I didn't know the bunker was there until the moment you showed up. I seem to have trumped your entire police force.
When I get the DNA results from the bunker, we'll continue this conversation.
You have no concrete evidence against me whatsoever.
The lab results will be in soon. You won't get away with this.
Te már itt maradsz,
See that
barátom.
call? That's your arrest warrant and a one-way ticket to prison. I'll be right back. Hello, sir. I think I found the man who kidnapped Daisy Armstrong. I'm interrogating him now.
Hold on, Detective Locke. I have some bad news. Someone set fire to the cabin in the bunker. The fire department is on the scene, but they say it's too late.
That's impossible. My suspect has been in the
Felgyújtották.
interrogation room with me all evening.
We can't hold him. Suzanne Moreau. Her fingerprints are on the wine bottle found in the cabin. We also found an unknown person's
Achoy.
fingerprints, but they don't match your suspects.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm convinced Michael Clark is involved.
Detective, I'm cutting you some slack already, but we cannot hold your suspect simply because you're convinced he's guilty. We have evidence that Suzanne was working with an accomplice, Noah Garrett.
Akkor a csaj
I order
tényleg
you to
összedolgozott.
release the reporter and arrest this Moreau.
Let me just check my last lead. The DNA analysis of the hair found in the bunker safe. The results just came in.
I know how hard this is. Okay. Get the DNA results. Detective Locke, I will give you 1 hour maximum. Then you close the file and arrest Suzanne Moreau.
Thank you, sir.
Akkor a csaj benne volt. Akkor ezek szerint mégiscsak a palia volt az. Akkor nem ez a paraszt lesz.
Who did you call earlier?
An editor from the Boston 6 News.
An editor you repeatedly said should fire you. That was your accomplice, wasn't it? You were telling him to start the fire.
An accomplice?
A Noah, nem?
I know it was Noah you called.
I'm saying nothing more without the presence of my lawyer.
Stay
That
right where you
again.
are. I'm not done with you yet.
Wow. Do I hear grounds for a lawsuit?
Some poor innocent woman is being accused instead of you. You set her up, didn't you?
You have to let me go, Detective.
All I need is one more phone call to the lab. I know it's you, and I'm going to prove it. Hello, this is Joanna Locke. I need the results of the DNA test I asked you for.
Hi, Detective. Sorry, we only have the DNA sequence. We haven't had time to compare it with the suspects yet. It'll take 7 more hours.
Ó,
I'm
basz
sorry,
meg.
but you are not
Még
the only one
nem
on the
vetették
waiting
össze.
list.
Send your analysis to my computer in the office. I'll do the comparison myself.
I need
Akkor
authorization.
megcsináljuk mi.
I have a murderer who is going to walk free unless I get those results now.
Fine, we'll send it to you right away, but I'll have to log this.
Fassza.
It's my last chance.
Van nekünk kell kideríteni. Unknown DNA found in the cabin. John Armstrong, Michael Clark, Susan... Mi van? Evidence file hint, azt mondja, hogy reveal a hint. By overlaying the DNA sequence of the suspect with the DNA sequence of the hair, I should be able to find the match. The DNA sequence of the hair matches that of Susan. Tehát a legalsó rész és a második. Nyomunk rá egy validated Az jó, nem?
No. No! Suzanne?
Ez bizony ő lesz.
I don't understand. I was sure it would be Clark's hair. I'll have to let him go.
És el kell engednünk a parasztot a kurva életbe. Ez nem ő tette.
You can leave.
Sorry it didn't work out for you, Detective. Maybe you should consider a career change.
Mekkora egy pöcs.
We are not done.
Oh, but we are, my dear. We are done.
I had no choice but to return to the Armstrong house to arrest Suzanne Moreau.
Visszamegyünk és letartóztatjuk a hírpicsát. Főleg, hogyha már nincsen itt. Mert ugye elméletileg már nincs neki itt dolga, mert a rohadtul.
The arrest warrant for Suzanne Moreau. Suzanne was set up by Clark and Noah. They are the kidnappers, but I'm not giving up. When
Yeah.
Suzanne comes up for trial, I will fight for her defense. But for now, the district attorney is in charge. If I want to stay a detective, he always has the last word. Suzanne was set
Yeah,
up by
again,
Clark and
köszönjük,
Noah, but I'm not.
Cristie.
But if Suzanne, but I'm.
Nem akarom. Hagyjuk el a kocsit. Szerintem ő már nem lesz itt. Van egy olyan érzésem, főleg, hogy nyitva van a
The
ház.
door is wide open. How strange.
És a macska is kint van. Hol a Pali? Azt nem,
Hey,
hogy
is
az is
anyone
megölte
there?
magát.
Miss Moreau? Miss Moreau? This is Detective Locke.
Nézem ezt a szobát is.
Miss Moreau, can you hear me? It's me, Detective Locke. You must get up now. Miss Moreau?
Ez nem lélegzik.
Miss Moreau, can you hear me?
Suzanne Moreau is dead. There are no traces of blows or injuries on her body. She doesn't seem to have defended herself from anyone.
Begyógyszerezte magát. Ó, bazd meg.
It
Farmacy
appears
altatót
Suzanne
vett be
killed
sokat.
herself by ingesting all these drugs.
A kurva életbe.
Suzanne's diary is missing.
És a napló is eltűnt. A férje ölte meg, bazd meg, lehet, hogy rájött, hogy mi történt. Jaj. Kulcs nincs benne. Eltűnt a szemüveg.
Her glasses are missing.
Igen.
Suzanne was telling the truth about her mother.
Elmondta az igazságot az anyjáról. Hoppá.
She must have realized at last how she'd been used. The death of her mother would have been an additional shock, and the self-righteous court of social media was as
Ezt a
quick as
Palia
usual
írta.
to try and convict her. I called the
Oh,
district attorney to inform him.
This is Detective Locke, sir. I'm at the Armstrong house.
Have you arrested Suzanne Moreau?
She's dead, sir. Apparent suicide, but I need a forensics team.
She killed herself out of remorse for her part in the crime.
We don't know that yet. I'm calling forensics now, but I wanted you to know.
What a mess. Stay on site until forensics arrive.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
De biztos, hogy ő volt?
The investigation was officially closed. I was certain that she was innocent, and Clark had been responsible for 4 deaths and then vanished into thin air. with $1 million. Dollars marked, though, and not easily spent. I didn't care if the case was officially closed.
I swore, Mr. Poirot, whatever it took, I would hunt him down. I waited for the forensics team, then went into the station to write my report. I was officially off the case.
Thank you, mademoiselle. That obviously cannot be the completion of your story. If I might ask a question?
Of course.
Kérdezzük akkor. Ratchet was not Mrs. Monroe's boyfriend. Mi? Ratchet was Michael Clark, the reporter. Ez egy kérdés. Ezt nem tudjuk hintelni, nem? A reporter vagy Noah? Hát a reporter, nem?
Michael Clark, the reporter. He was Ratchet?
Absolutely. I was the only law enforcement official to question Clark. I knew this wasn't his first kidnapping.
You looked for similar cases. What do you Americans call the MMOs?
Means, motive, and opportunity. Yes, I looked for someone in plain sight. Someone on the edge of a kidnapping case. Someone in plain view, keeping track of the investigations. An innocent witness, a concerned neighbor, even another reporter.
And eventually you found a name behind an alias.
Yes, I found a name. Cassetti.
Cassetti.
The real name. The real name of the man you call Ratchet is Cassetti.
This explains much, mademoiselle, but not all.
It explains why she is our #1 suspect.
But not how she came to be on this train. Attends, she has grown pale.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I don't feel very
Nem
well.
érzi még elég
You
jól
are
magát.
exhausted and still feeling the effects of the drug. Stay with us, mademoiselle. One more effort. I need to know your recent movements.
I snuck aboard the train.
This I observed. You came directly to this room?
Yes, and other than a couple of careful trips to the ladies yesterday, I never left this room. I didn't want to be spotted by Ratchet. Yesterday, I chatted with my roommate, Miss Schmidt, I think, here in our room. She brought me some dinner. I got very sleepy and nodded off.
A kajától aludt.
And now she nods off again. Is this a joke? She must be faking, so we can't interrogate her further, Poirot.
No, Book. She really seems to have fallen asleep again. It is my fault. She must have been given a dangerous dose of sleeping pills last night. The effects should wear off
Túl
soon,
nagy
I
adagot
hope, but
kapott,
I am
azt mondja.
afraid asking her to tell us her story was too much for her.
Pinch her, Poirot. She's faking.
Her eyes are dilated. She is not faking, and there will be no pinching. Dr. Constantine, please stay with her. Monsieur Book, ask the other passengers to gather in the dining car. There are still many questions I need to ask.
But all of them
Jó, van még
together?
mit megkérdeznünk.
Won't someone overhear you questioning the others?
I will speak softly because I am trained to do so. They will speak softly because they want to.
Very well. I will do as you say.
Óksa. Akkor összegyűjtünk mindenkit, és kikérdezünk.
I'll stay here to watch over Miss Locke.
Fasza, jó neked. Van itt bent vajon? Musztás? Musztás? Golden musztás? Hogy járunk itt? Interrogate the suspect in the dining car. Hát te.
I hope we will be leaving soon.
Mit csináltok, gyerekek?
I should go and interview the passengers in the restaurant car.
The passengers who agreed to come and talk to you are assembled. Well, Mr. Masterman is already here to answer your questions.
Perfect. Thank you, my friend. Sit down, Monsieur Masterman, please.
Thank you.
Does the name Cassetti mean anything to you?
No, should it?
Have you heard of the Armstrong kidnapping case?
Of course. It was all over the news a few years ago.
Your employer's real name is Cassetti. He was the man behind that kidnapping.
Mr. Ratchet was... He murdered that poor little girl?
Mr. McQueen, the man you worked for is a kidnapper named Cassetti.
What? What kidnapping?
He murdered his victim, a child named Daisy Armstrong.
The Armstrong kidnapping?
You had no idea of Monsieur Ratchet's real name?
Damn skunk!
Why are you so upset?
My father was the district attorney who handled the case, Mr. Poirot. I saw Mrs. Armstrong more than once. She was a lovely woman, so gentle and heartbroken. If ever a man deserved what he got, Ratchet, or Cassetti, is the man. He didn't deserve to live.
Madame Olson, have you heard of the Daisy Armstrong case?
No, I've never heard of it.
It was only 2 years ago. It was famous.
Maybe so, but it was not famous in Spain, where I have been helping the refugees from Africa.
You've never heard the name Daisy Armstrong?
No, never.
Daisy Armstrong? No.
No.
No!
No.
Yes. It was all over the English tabloids before I went to Jordan. A horrific crime that claimed the lives of an entire family and their wrongfully accused nanny. That's right, isn't it?
Quite so.
I thought the culprit had been punished.
Some might say that the culprit was punished last night.
Oh, my heavens.
May I ask you a few more questions?
Yes, yes, of course.
You were in Jordan?
Yes, I was an English tutor there to the children of a high official. Until recently.
You read about the crime, as you said, in the tabloids.
Yes, that's right. For weeks, news of the royal family was eclipsed.
Have you ever been to the United States, mademoiselle?
No, never. Jordan was really my first trip abroad.
What is your relationship to Captain Arbuthnot?
Who?
A former soldier traveling with us. You must have met him.
Ah, yes, I met him on the platform in Istanbul. We only had a brief exchange of pleasantries, nothing more. British Reserve and all that.
Ah, the British Reserve. Yes, with this I am familiar.
Hazugságok. Instable station platform. We only had a brief discussion. I don't talk to strangers in general. I was an English tutor in Nem tudom.
Are you sure everything you have told me is accurate, Mademoiselle Debenham?
Of course.
However much you tried to resist, I saw you glancing at Captain Arbuthnot during dinner. It was equally difficult for him to keep his eyes from you.
I also looked at the other passengers. That doesn't mean I know them.
However softly love may whisper, in the end it speaks louder than words. Mademoiselle, I know that you met Captain Arbuthnot at the Tokatlian Hotel.
Így
You were
van.
spying on me.
I'm
Nem, csak
very attentive
rájöttünk.
to my surroundings. It helps in my profession.
Well, it's your word against mine.
I had occasion to be of some assistance
És
in
ugye együtt
recovering
voltak a
Captain
szobában este.
Arbuthnot's train ticket. While searching his room, I also discovered one of your earrings. Whatever your relationship may be to the good captain, I doubt it has anything to do with British Reserve. You will not tell me your secret, mademoiselle?
I can't. I don't know what you mean.
Poirot, Miss Debenham's got nothing to do with this business. Nothing. Do you hear?
Hogy mondod? Step back. De rányomtam, vagy nem időben nyomtunk rá?
Captain, no! This behavior is unworthy of an officer and a gentleman.
Leave her alone! Have you no honor?
Archie, we should go.
Captain Arbuthnot, I am certain you are a brave soldier, but you are a poor actor. The truth is that
Hogy a
your
szeretője.
relationship with Miss Debenham is beyond doubt, Captain. Your reaction was apparently that of a man trying to protect the woman he loves. I might understand that if your relationship were some cleverly disguised secret, but it is not. You make puppy dog eyes at one another at every opportunity. You cannot hide your love. Everybody knows.
I advise you to stop with your accusations, Mr. Poirot. I'm going to escort Miss Debenham back to her compartment. Make of that what you will.
Milyen érdekes.
Mademoiselle Debenham are obviously adamant about not revealing their relationship, but this scene convinced me there is more that is not so obvious.
This murder has everyone on edge. In my 25-year career, I have never seen such madness aboard the Orient Express.
I
Lehet,
understand,
hogy ők
my
voltak
friend.
mindketten.
The more we learn, the more perplexing this train ride becomes. But we have other clues to pursue.
What do you have in mind?
The broken watch on Monsieur Ratchet's wrist, for example, and the handkerchief found near the body. Who does that belong to?
This little drama
Ezeket
we
nem
have just
tudjuk.
witnessed has not put you off the scent.
Far from it, my friend. Will you return to your watch over Mademoiselle Locke?
Yes, I will. Dr. Constantine can probably use a break.
Good.
Au revoir, Poirot.
Menjünk akkor Konstantinhoz. Egy pillanat, azt mondja, who owns the... Igen. Ez is kihez tartozik. Hát ez egy H betű.
That's the right answer.
Hát várjatok, mi van ide? The passenger check each person with the first name of the last name beginning with H. We do not know the first names of two people, one of them could have an initial H. Otaru Mori, Caroline, Hubbard, Miss Andrei, Cyrus Hartman, Dr. Konstantin, Hildegrand Schmidt, Hector McQueen. Ő is lehet. 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 Ennyi. Ha minden igaz. Leszűkítettük 7 emberre ezt. Interrogate people with unknown first name, interrogate suspect whose name being with... Jó. Akkor igazából ezeket mind ki kell hallgatni.
Monsieur Foscarelli, I would like to ask you a few questions, if you allow me.
Ah, Signore Poirot, is it? I
Hola.
was wondering when you'd get around to me. Unfortunately, you find me on a mission of Merci.
Hello, Monsieur Poirot. Sorry, we have a small problem. The
Narancs
orange juicer
facsora
has broken
elromlott.
down and I can't fix it. Mr. Foscarelli has kindly offered to help me.
It isn't the car engine, but I am doing my best.
Even with the two of us, we can't manage.
Let me guess. You call upon Poirot to help.
I'd be happy to answer your questions when we finished.
Azt nem csináljuk vele. Hát nem érdekel hozzá. Ó, most ez komoly. De valami kicsike. Hát ezt nem vágom. Oda nagyobb kellenek, tehát igen, tehát erre egy kicsi kell. Erre egy nagy kell. Oda is kell rá egy nagy, meg oda is kell rá egy nagy, meg oda egy kicsi. Tehát ide kell rá egy nagy, meg ide kell rá egy nagy, meg ide kell egy kicsi.
Voilà, it should work correctly now.
Bravo! I should stick to automobiles.
Well, now we can talk calmly. Monsieur Foscarelli, is it?
Antonio Foscarelli, delighted, Monsieur Poirot.
You have, of course, heard about Ratchet's murder last night.
Oh, naturally. It is all anyone is talking about.
Nézzük az
Can
alibit.
you tell me your movements on the night of the murder?
I went to bed right after dinner, but I slept very badly. My
Szarul aludt,
roommate,
azt mondja.
Mr. Masterman had a toothache. Oh, he
Igen, fájt a
moaned
foga.
all night.
Akár
It
csak most
woke
nekem.
me up several times.
Did you hear anything or notice anything unusual?
No, nothing that I can think of. I stayed in my bed all night.
Have you ever been to the United States?
Yes, it has been a primary market for our cars for the last 10 years.
You remember the Armstrong case?
Armstrong? The name, yes? It was a little girl, a baby, was it not?
Yes,
Was
a
it
very
that?
tragic
De miért kell
affair.
ennyire
Did you
élni
know
kelni a
that Cristie, the
karakternek?
kidnapper, was actually Ratchet?
Oh, no, then he deserved to die. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Well, thank you, Mr. Foscarelli.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more, signore. I remain at your disposal if you should need me.
Na és te?
Thank you so much, Monsieur Poirot. I can put orange juice back on the menu.
Ennyi komolyan? Na várjatok. Tab, mit rakunk össze? Azt mondja, hogy broken watch. What are the three hypotheses about Ratchet's watch? Ratchet's watch can't have stopped when he fall asleep or when he was found dead. It doesn't make sense. I don't think the watch shows the time the killer got away. The watch has been tampered with or was out of the adjustment before the murder, or it shows the time of the murder. Hát a gyilkosság idejét. And also found dead. The watch was tampered with by the murderer, nem? Shows the time of the murder. Ez így jó, nem? Így van.
Yes, there are only 3 possible hypotheses. The watch has been tampered with, or it is out of adjustment, or it indicates the time of the murder. I shall explore these last 2 possibilities before reaching any conclusions. If the watch is out of adjustment, it may be broken. There may also be another reason related directly to Ratchet. Maybe the watch is set to another time zone.
Micsoda? Milyen másik time zone? Was the watch defective before the crystal was broken? What is the detail that could indicate that the watch was not already stopped before the crystal was broken? Hát nem tudom. The watch crystal is not going to help me know if it was broken before. If something moves, it surely means that the watch is not broken. Second hand, although it is blocked, jumps every second. The watch is therefore not broken.
The watch was not defective because the second hand is still moving.
Again.
That was easy.
Contradictory information. If Ratchet is dead, again, what information is contradictory? Someone imprisoned Ratchet. Várjátok, ezt is megkopízzuk. The time the train becomes stuck in the snow does not contradict the time on the watch. The time does not indicate the interaction between Miss Olson and Ratchet. Again, someone pretended to be Ratchet at this. It's not correct if Ratchet was killed. Akkor mi? Az biztos, hogy someone named Ratchet. Hát akkor ez nem?
Et voilà.
És akkor itt jön be a time zones. Hát akkor a UTC plusz 1, nem? 2. Ja, mert Isztambultól nézi. Igen, ugye értem. Azt hittem minden nézi.
Brilliant.
In which time zone is the Orient Express currently located? Hát az meg az 1-es, nem? És our next destination is Venice. Hát ez meg az 1-es.
Right. If this theory is correct, then the murder took place at 12:15 a.m. I must interrogate all the passengers to see if any of them have an alibi for this hour.
Igen, és most újra kell kérdezni mindenkit a time zone-ok miatt. Tehát Mr. Mori, Mr. Fushi and Miss Nielsen were together. Hát őket biztos, hogy össze lehet kötni, tehát őt össze lehet kötni. Mr. Debenham was with Mrs. Olson, Dr. Constant and Mr. Book were together. Mrs. Debenham. Így nem tudok. Mr. Olsonnal volt, és Mrs. Olsonnal volt. Így van. Konstantin meg Bookkal volt. Captain Airport not Mr. McQueen chatted on the 2 a.m. Mrs. Hubbard was in her room alone. Oh, ő volt egyedül.
My
little gray cells did not let me down.
Oké, és akkor beszélnünk kell még a többi emberrel is. Jó. De ez már a következő alkalommal lesz. Úgyhogy, srácok, lányok, innen fogjuk tovább folytatni a következő alkalommal. Szerintem nagyjából a játék felénél tartunk. Úgyhogy van még ebből a játékból, de idén biztos, hogy végzünk vele szerintem.